Our National General Council meeting is taking place here in Hyderabad, and agenda for us is this immediate budget which government has presented, which we treated as very much against farmers, against workers, against common citizens. Several of the budgets have been reduced, which were supposed to be increased, like in Manarega, budget is reduced. In education and health, the budget shows some rise increase, but it is not increased due to inflation. It is a decrease. Much more was needed in these sectors. Similarly, there is no promise of urban employment guarantee. There are so much poor in urban areas. The job creation does not show this budget. They have only announced some schemes, and they have said those schemes, those projects will generate job. But the government has not put up anything for job creation for our younger generation. Rather, the government, its a sellout agenda has come out more strongly. They were already talking the national monetization pipeline project, which was to sell our national resources and national assets. And now a new terminology is coined, seven engine Gati Shakti. And that is again listing seven sectors which are to be fast tracked for privatization, or rather not privatization. I should say that it is being sold out. They are mentioning about roadways, they are mentioning about airports, they are mentioning about railways, they are mentioning about our ports, our public transports everywhere. They are talking about it, and it is a new agenda for fast tracking the sellout of the national assets and resources. So this budget also fails our scheme workers. Almost about 1 crore of them are there, Anganwadi, Asha workers, midday meal workers and all. They have been left in large. Our doctors, clinical staff and technical staff, nothing has come out as far as all those who got affected during COVID or those who died for their families. So this budget is a shallow budget, and unfortunately I should say that the budget has been devalued by Modi government. Year after year, they don't tell their report card. What was previous year, how much they have done, how much they are going to increase. They don't tell about it. This time also, Madam Sita Raman did not give record for 1 year. How much was the budget last time? What happened to their Skill India? What happened to their Swachh Bharat? What happened to their jobs for youth? Nothing they are telling. Neither they told where they failed and where they succeeded, nor they have told from where the money will come, where it will be spent. And there was a daydreaming talking about 25 years of the budget and Amrit Mahotsav. So what should I say? It is Amrit Mahotsav for a few handful billionaires in India, which were only 100 pre-COVID, which have become 140 post-COVID, and the dearest friends of Mr. Narendra Modi, Adanis and Ambanis, among those corporate houses, are the biggest gainers during his regime period. So it is Amrit Mahotsav for all those Arabpati, Kharpati, less than 1% population of India, but it is poison as far as whole of India is concerned. So in the name of 100 years of Indian independence, so 75 Amrit Mahotsav going on, so it extends to 25 years. This is how she was making the jugglery. And we think the budget, its connotation, its meaning, everything has been devalued, and it is unfortunate for this country. Moreover, we also feel that the government is allowing the elements who create disharmony in the society, they are allowing such elements to go ahead. Short gains of elections remains agenda, and for that they allow any kind of poison to be spread against minorities in this country. So politics of polarization and hatred goes on, and the government thinks it has two-pronged strategy. One is workers or the farmers or the students or the youth or the women or the teachers or intelligentsia or the artists or even the journalists. Nobody should be fighting together for their issues. They all should be divided on cultural lines or religious lines. Second thing is, through this, they are able to push their politics of vote so they can win elections. So they think that Indians will grasp this thing, but I want to say in front of media today, while addressing here in Hyderabad, ये ज़्यादा लंबा नहीं चलेगा. They should not think they go on and go on and go on and the people can be befooled. We at Aituc are discussing here in the council about all the consequences of their policies, and we are preparing for the general strike unitedly all central trade unions on 28th and 29th March, and we will be discussing how strong this strike should be made. We are also discussing here what are the lessons from the long Kisan movement, and that movement has not died, it is only taken back, suspended for some time because 6 of the demands are yet not met. So Kisans will be in the forthcoming period once again gear up the agitation. Trade unions were always with the Kisans. Trade unions will stand with the Kisans. We will support their movements, and Kisans have already said they will be supporting our 2 days strike. So it will be Urban Bharat Bandh, Rural Bharat Bandh, 100% strike. This will be a challenge to Narendra Modi as a stepstone in the coming periods till 2024, big larger movements to be launched against this government, because if they are targeting 2024 from these 5 days, 5 states election, we are also targeting 2024. Government, whosoever went against workers, we stood against that government. This government is outrightly against workers and farmers' interest and against nation's interest. It will have to face our wrath, and 2024 will see to it that either the people of this country win, the workers and farmers win, or Mr. Modi wins. Modi will have to go. His government has to go. Enough is enough. This is the spirit in which we are discussing here in our General Council.